Hello you lovely people, welcome to our online platform. Today's topic is allocation, apportionment and reapportionment. Well, allocation, this is a process where we allocate a particular cost to a certain cost center. Simply, a cost you can allocate directly to a cost center. Example could be, let's for example, if you are doing costing of a school and you're calculating the salary, and the salary of English teacher goes to English department, salary of maths teacher goes to maths department. This is known as allocation. You can easily allocate cost to any particular department. But how about apportionment? Apportionment, these are costs which you cannot allocate to a particular cost center or any other responsibility center. These costs are jointly occurred and you need to split this cost in a suitable manner. For example, rent of that school, the school we are talking about. In that particular school there could be maths department, accounting department, English department, admin department, but how about the rent, rates, insurance, yep, or even canteen, people eating in the canteen, all the people eats there, or the rent of the building is for whole building is one rent, maybe £100,000 a year or monthly could be. So you need to split these costs in a suitable basis. And what are the bases? Yep, look at this here. These are the appropriate basis, especially anything that relates to your building is a floor area, most of it, especially rent and rates of the building based on floor area occupied. You also call it volume of space. Heating and lighting, also floor area. Building insurance, floor area. Even building, I said building related anything, yeah. Building depreciation, yes. Value of machinery is based on net book value of the machine or carrying amount of the machine or value of the machine. Machinery depreciation, it could be either value of the machine or machine hours usage, anything that is given to the question. Canteen, number of people are eating into the canteen. Supervisor costs, it could be number of employees the supervisor handling or number of supervisor hours. Yep, these are your overheads and the basis of the apportionment. There's something also called reapportionment. You know, service cost centers money or all cost, we should transfer it to the production cost center. This process is known as reapportionment. At the end of this question, we're going to do it. Just letting you know, this is going to be a long video, but also I have done some workings in advance. So the material I'm using is from Osborne. It's A levels, but it's very important for AAT, ACCA and other management accounting exams. Let's quickly jump into the question. It's good practice to read the requirement every time. Yep. So let's keep reading the requirement A. Prepare and analyze a production overhead showing the basis of allocation and apportionment to the three departments. So we'll have three departments of the business. And B, talking about reapportionment. Okay, that's great. Let's go into the question. Question is about Y Engineering Limited. Offers specialist engineering services to the car industry. That's all right. It has two departments, production departments. Yeah, one is machining, another one is finishing, and one service department which maintains the machinery and both departments. So it sounds like a maintenance department. There's a service department. Budgeted production overhead for the forthcoming year. Okay, so these are your budgeted overhead, everybody. Rent and rates 5520, building insurance 1320, insurance of the machinery 1650, heating and lighting 3720. Sometimes your lighting could be kilowatt basis, yeah, the basis of apportionment. Depreciation given 11,000, supervisor salary 30,000, maintenance department salary 16,000, factory cleaning 4,800. Remember all the values. Okay, we need to work on it. Okay, we need to do some little working. The basis of apportionment are given here. Following information available. Floor area given. Number of employees given. Value of machinery given. Floor area, machining, finishing, and maintenance square meter. 3, 4, 5, 6. Total 600 square meter, right? And number of employees working in machining 6, finishing 3, 9, and 1 into the maintenance 10 people. And value of machinery, machining and finishing 40,000 and 15,000, 55,000, 55,000, none into the maintenance. So these will help us to do our working. So we need to find out the cost of all this, you know, all this we need to find out into the work through doing workings into machining department how much, finishing department how much, and maintenance department how much. Let me do one quick example here, then rest we're going to do in next page. For example, 5,500 is and 2 for the rent and rates, but the total area of rent and rates are 600 square meter. So you do divide money divided by square meter, you get per square meter, multiply by, when you multiply by that per square meter with 300, you get maintenance, because 300 square meter is for the maintenance. Let me get the calculator. 5,520, there is my big calculator, divided by 600, 9.2 I get, 9.2 times by 300, you get 2760. So that much should be charged of your rent to the machining department, and likewise to finishing, likewise to maintenance. Okay, same way we do for every bit of it. The first thing we need to know, what is the basis of apportionment, then we do all these workings, then we put our answer into the answer script. Okay, let me show you those workings. All the workings I have done based on your 600 square meter, 10 people, and 55,000 value of machinery. So let me go to another page. There we go. You will be asked to do let me highlight something. Overhead will be given. Basis of overhead will be given, but you need to find it out. Total value will be given. Machining, finishing, and maintenance, how much you do. We just little earlier we did the machining 27 something, isn't it? Yeah. So at first, let's find the basis of apportionment. Rent and rates, floor area, no doubt. Building insurance, floor area or volume. V means volume. Machinery insurance, VOM means value of machinery. Heating and lighting, floor area or volume of the area. Depreciation of machinery, value of machinery, net book value of the machinery. Supervisor salaries, number of employees, yeah, supervisor salary. Maintenance department salary, look at the name, maintenance department, specifically told the salary belongs to this maintenance department. So this is called allocation. Allocation, 16,000 straight to the maintenance department. You can write it down and get your marks, yeah, and make your life easy. And factory cleaning, floor area or volume, and that's it. Then at the end you see behind my head, reapportionment of maintenance department. It should be based on value of machinery. How? Let me tell you from this particular question. It is said here, reapportionment of the service department overheads, production department on the basis of value of machinery. That's how we know it. So, you know guys, so I put those figures into the next page, and the basis and how you do. So just remember these figures, and let me take you to the workings. There are loads of workings I have done already for you people, yeah, but still I need the calculator. So rent and rates is total is let me take another color pen, yeah, blue. 5,520, we did it, divided by 600 is total square meter, 9.2 is per square meter, times by 300, 2760 I got for machining, and 9.2 times by 200 square meter needed for finishing, which is 1840 I got for finishing, and maintenance is 9.2 times by 100 is 920. That is your rent and rates. As soon as you got it, you can put this into your answer. Yep. Red pen. Yep, I've taken the red pen, and let's keep going. Bottom. There we go. 2760. My red pen, I need to take it again. 2760 machining, 1840 and 920. Job done, people. Every time you do like this way, but before that you need to do those workings. Yep, the workings is here. Okay, business insurance. The total value of the business insurance 1320 divided by 600, which gives you 220, and you follow times by 300, 200 and 100. So 2.2 times by 300, I get 660. And you people can do with the calculator if you are sitting with a calculator. 2.2, and if I'm getting anything wrong, you can tell me. And 2.2 times 100 is 220. Okay, so 660, I'm just copying from the top, 440 and 220. Job done. Next one is after the insurance, building insurance, it's machine insurance. Look at this, machine insurance. Yeah, 1650, but based on value of machinery, and we know the value of machinery is 40,000 and 15,000, so altogether 55,000. So look at this here, taking another color pen. Machinery insurance 1650 divided by 55,000. I did 55. You can do 1,000 or you can do 50. It gives you 30 per unit, and 40,000 for machining and 15,000 for finishing. So 30 times by 40, I get 1,200 for machining, and 30 times by 15, I get 450. 450. Yeah. So 1,200 and 450. Oh, let me take the red color pen. 1,200. Oops. Yep. And 450. 450, and nothing into the maintenance, because in maintenance there is no machining, nothing like that. Okay, heating and lighting. Floor area. Yeah, volume of floor area 3720. So floor area 600, you already know it. So another color pen I'm taking. Lighting and heating, I said L and H. 3720 divided by 600, which gives you 6.2. Now 6.2 multiplied by 300 for machining, which gives you 1860. And 6.2 times by 200 gives you 1240. And 6.2 times by 100, 620. That should go into the heating and lighting, which is, that is your 3720 altogether. So my red color pen again, 60, 1240 and 620. That's how every time you keep doing the workings and putting it into the performer. Most of the time performers will be given, yeah, whether A-levels or AAT, any other accounting exam, performers will be given. Depreciation of machinery is value of machinery is the basis. So it's the 11,000 divided by 55, remember, times by 40 times by 15, you'll get your answer. So depreciation of machinery, let me show you here with the green color pen that I have taken already. Depreciation of machinery 11,000 divided by 55, you get 30 times by 40. 30 times by 40 hold on, 11,000 divided by 55. It's not 30, it's 200. I did a mistake before. It should be 200, shouldn't it? Yeah? Yeah, it should be 200. Just my calculator says that, Ilias, it should be 200. Yeah. Okay, so 11,000 divided by 55. What I did, I remember, I have copied it from the top one. That's not correct. 200. So 200 times by 40, you get 8,000 for machining. And 200 times by 15, you get 3,000. That's your 8 and 3 makes your 11,000 for depreciation of machining. 8 and 3 are going to take at the bottom. 8,000 plus 3,000 and nothing into the maintenance. Couple of more, I think so. One is supervisor salary and one is cleaning. Yeah. How much is the supervisor salary? It's 30,000, but the basis is number of employees, and number of employees are 10 if you remember. 3, 6, 3, 1. Yeah, 10. Yeah, 6 for machining, or 3 for finishing, and 1 for maintenance. So that's what I did. Here we go. 30,000 divided by 10, you get 3,000 times by 6, 3 and 10. So 3,000 times by 6, that gives you 18,000 for machining, and 3,000 times by 3, 9,000, and lastly 3,000. And that we need to take here 8. Let me write 8 better. 18,000, 9,000, 3,000. Okay, there are supervisor, and cleaning is also floor area, 4,800. Take it there. Where's the cleaning? Can you see, guys? No? Maybe now? Yes, cleaning. 4,800 divided by 600. So you get 8, do you? 4,800 divided by 600. Yes, you do get 8 times by 300. 2,400 for machining. 8 times by 200. 1,600 for finishing. And 800 should be. No, 8 times by 100. I trust my calculator rather than any mental maths. 800. 2,400, 1,600 and 800. 2,400, 1,600 and 800. That is your allocation and apportionment. Obviously the allocation was very easy peasy. Let me show you. This is maintenance department. You're doing allocation for maintenance department. It's allocated to the maintenance department. Rest is apportioned. Yeah, and once you did the apportionment, you can do the total. The total cost of our items are given here, 74,010. But the total cost of machining, finishing, and maintenance, I'm gonna get it in just a. So the total here is 34,880 for machining, finishing 70,570, and for maintenance 21,560. That was our part A. And the part B, they asked us to reapportion. Yep. Reapportion means you need to transfer your service department money into the production department. So the service department is 21,560. We need to make it minus and put it into the machining and finishing on a suitable basis. What was the basis? Value of machine, wasn't it? And I have done the working already here. Value of machine. So 21,560 was for the maintenance department. That needs to be reapportioned, divided by 55,000 times by 40,000 you get for machining, and times by 15 you get for finishing. So 15,680. 15,680 is for machining, and finishing is 5880. 5880. Yeah, your service money becomes 0 and it comes into the production department. That's how you do your what do you call it, reapportionment. Now I'm going to add 34880 plus 15680, which is 5560. It's the total cost for machining. And finishing 17570 plus 5880, I get 23450. That is your allocation, apportionment and reapportionment. Hope it helped everybody. See you on some other video. Goodbye.